Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Brushed by Jude at 116 First Avenue in Oskaloosa brings life back to your furniture. What was once viewed as dated or old-fashioned is transformed to have a whole new life ahead of it. Stop in and see Judy Gronendijk for furniture restoration. Plus, there are classes to learn how to paint furniture. Go to brushedbyjude.com for hours and more information. And stop in on the south side of the square in Oskaloosa to do some Christmas shopping at Brushed by Jude. The Keokuk County Veterans Affairs Office in Sigourney wishes you the very best this holiday season. And please remember those that aren't with their families this year, as they are protecting our great country. For more information on Keokuk County Veterans Affairs, contact Michelle Herman, the Veteran Affairs Administrator, at 101 South Main in Sigourney. Colbert Feed in Sigourney, more than just a feed mill. Colbert Feed is your horse source in Keokuk County. We provide bulk or bag feed for your livestock. We have a selection of horse feed, dog food, cat food, and bird food. Colbert Feed is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can stop by and see Colbert Feed by the Expo in Sigourney or call 641-622-2828. That's Colbert Feed in Sigourney.
It's startling when you hear a loud thunk on a window and see a dazed bird. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. Make the windows of your home less attractive to airstrikes as you're living the country life.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts.
This year, American farmers will harvest 2.8 billion bushels of wheat and 15.1 billion bushels of corn. And to this day, American road workers have built 4.2 million miles of roads and counting. We're proud that John Deere machines rolling off the line here in the USA play a part in supporting Americans who work the land and build a better tomorrow. Nothing runs like a Deere. Learn more at johndeere.com/manufacturing.
Every now and then, a bird will bonk itself on one of the windows of my house. Bill Thompson is the editor of Birdwatchers Digest and says there are two reasons why birds do this. One is completely accidental. Birds see the reflection of their habitat in the window and fly towards it. The other reason is because your window is in the bird's personal territory. For example, male cardinals are protective of their turf, and when they see something that resembles them, they perceive it as a rival and will attack the image unless you step in.
Usually you can scare them away by a loud noise or squirting them with a hose or putting a rubber snake up. Often that will accomplish it because most of these birds, if they're not right near your home all the time, they're not going to be seeing their reflection all the time. So if you scare them a few times, they'll get the message and leave.
Accidental strikes are a bigger problem. Because of the way windows are manufactured, hanging something on the inside of the glass to break the reflection isn't usually effective. Thompson says the best solution is to stretch mesh netting or hang a screen across the outside of the window. It doesn't look great, but it acts as a trampoline and the birds will safely bounce off it. Thompson says another solution is to move bird feeders closer to the window.
It has the added benefit of making it easier for you to see the birds, but then they can't build up so much speed if they are suddenly startled. And, that's a survival instinct that birds have. When there's a warning call from another bird or a loud noise or a sudden movement, they flee, and that's the way they survive. So if you bring your feeders a little bit closer, a lot of times they won't be able to build up enough speed, so if they are startled into your window, they won't be badly hurt.
Find more bird versus window tips at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.